Twitch Rivals showcase some of the biggest personalities and known BR competitors in history, such as Ninja, Huskers, Shroud, Dr. Disrespect, and several others. Viewership was higher than anyone thought it would be, reaching a total of 8.28 million hours watched versus the record Fortnite had set during the second week of the Summer Skirmish with 6.6 million hours watched. Now, this tournament was impressive, and at the very end, we saw a familiar face on top with the victory by the name of Ninja. Of course, this is a site that we are used to seeing over the years, and that kind of raised a question for me: is Ninja the king of BR? Well, let's look at a couple of his accomplishments. Ninja has won the first ever tournament in H1Z1, PUBG, Fortnite, and now Apex. He still holds the solo kill record for H1Z1 with 38 total kills, and he once held the duo versus squad record in Fortnite with his then partner Cypher with a total of 43 kills. But regardless how good Ninja is and how much skills he has, he still surrounds himself with good players. And it was nonetheless the same case here in the Apex tournament, where we saw him play with King Richard and Dizzy. King Richard, previously a pro player for Team Envy for Fortnite, now a pro player for NRG. And of course, they had played together in some Fortnite tournaments in the past, most notably winning a Friday Fortnite tournament, securing $10,000. So the synergy between those two was there. But the wild card, the diamond in the rough, if you will, Dizzy, joined the team. Now, of course, this guy made a lot of headlines. Only 18 years old. A day before the Twitch Rivals tournament, he set a world record for 33 total kills in Apex. There's only 60, so he cleared over half of the lobby. He was the first to reach level 100, the first to hit 5,000 total kills, has well over 100 plus hours played in this game, and he impressed everybody. In fact, the team of Ninja had over 355 total kills, and it's estimated he got at least 150 to 200 of those. So to say that he was a huge part in the team is an understatement. But the fact of the matter is, and at least going back to the original question, is Ninja the king of BRs? Well, to be a king, you don't need to be the best swordsman. Why is that? Well, the king controls an army. He's surrounded by talented swordsmen. And it's the same thing with Ninja. He always finds a way to pick the best players there are in order to give him an edge, to get him a victory. Look at PUBG. During the first PUBG tournament, he surrounded himself by the likes of Chipsy, Drassel, and JP2, three talented players, and with that team alone, they were able to propel themselves to victory. And it's the same thing with the Apex tournament. He surrounded himself with the likes of King Richard and Dizzy, who, an incredibly talented young player, was able to take over the victory. But of course, a king doesn't need to just depend on his teammates or his army. He also has to be confident in his skills to be able to perform alone. And Ninja, he can do just that. Look at the H1Z1 Invitational, the first ever H1Z1 tournament. He won that as a solo. And of course, go back to the Fortnite event where he played with Marshmello. He won that as well, as he carried Marshmello to victory. The point is, Ninja, he can pick the best team, but he can also play on his own and still secure a victory. He has both of those aspects down, and both of those are extremely important to be a king. But he also has notoriety as well. We've seen that with Fortnite, where he exploded. He brought a lot of eyes to BR. And when you think of Fortnite, you think of BR, you can't help but think of Ninja, a direct representation of what a king is. But is Ninja the greatest of all time in BRs? Well, although he's very skilled and it shows with his accomplishments, don't get me wrong, a very accomplished, skilled player, there are more skilled players. I mean, look at Tfue or Mongrel in Fortnite. Look at Zanpa or Jimty in PUBG, or maybe even his very own teammate of Dizzy in Apex. These players are all the greatest in their game, and although Ninja can hold a candle to them, he's still not going to be able to beat them. At least consistently, because these players are talented. They have dedicated their lives for that specific BR. So would I consider Ninja the most skilled or greatest player in BRs? No, I wouldn't. However, is Ninja the king of BRs? He brought BRs into the spotlight and has had a huge impact on its popularity. He also won the first ever tournament in H1Z1, PUBG, Fortnite, and now Apex. No one else has been able to do this, and no one, honestly, I don't know if anybody's going to be able to match that. He has achieved something that is truly special. And he also knows how to surround himself with the best teammates in order to give him a competitive edge. But like I said before, he's not afraid to go at it alone. So with that being said, does this make him the king of Fortnite? I absolutely think it does.